to the wind, and the winds, the ocean, the sea, the water obey his voice.
Glory to God.
Because God can speak all languages. God can speak fish. God can speak horse. God can speak water. He can speak winds. He can speak man. He can speak every language.
Hallelujah.
Glory be the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
And someone who owns everything, he owns the whole creation because he is the creator. And Peter was, responding Jesus in a different way. It's like kurios means supreme authority.
Hallelujah.
Glory be the name of the Lord. Now he is, recognizing Jesus as the supreme authority. That's why he bent and he fell in Jesus' feet. And he adored. He worshiped God. Recognizing that he was, or he is, the most higher one. Not even here on earth, but also in heaven. He has all authority. That's why Jesus was trying to reveal him, his real personality. Jesus was trying to reveal Peter and John and Andrew his real personality. And that the same way, he is here trying to reveal us his real personality. What is God is able to do in this day, where we have a lot of people that only know a very far God, not a real God, not a God that promised to be with us every single day in our life. Not a God that we cannot see, but we know that he's here.
Amen.
Even when we don't see a physical representation of him, we know by faith that God is in this place.
Amen.
He promised that wherever 2 or 3 gather together in his name, he will be there. And when he said, I am there, I am here, he's not talking in a future tense. I will. He was not speaking in the past tense. He was speaking in the present tense. I am here. That's why I can proclaim tonight that God is in this place.
Amen.
Yes, we don't know him, because for some reason God blocked our sight and we cannot see him physically. But we know that God is here. We can feel his presence in every service we celebrate. That's why we came here to worship his name, to raise our hand, to raise our voice, and proclaim that God is in this place.
Maravilloso Jesús.
That's why we know that we are not wasting our time. Anytime, any day we come here, we're not wasting our time. We're serving God. And we are very pleased to serve God. It's not because God needs us. We need God.
Amen.
We are the one who need him. And we are very, this is a very high privilege to come here, to be in this place, to worship God. So Peter recognized that this man from Nazareth is not a simple, carpenter. It's God. The real God, the true God.
Hallelujah.
And he said, Master, Lord, you are my Lord. You represent heaven authority. you represent, you have the ownership of my life, the ownership of all that I have. They enclose, it says, a great multitude of fishes. And their net break. That's, talking about abundance. That's talking about being blessed. You know when we're going to be blessed in that way, in that particular way? When you obey God. Sometimes it's hard to obey God because, frequently faith and our reason clash. We are not sure about what we read in the Bible. We're not sure if we are able to implement whatever the Bible says. Because sometimes our math clash with God's math. And when this, conflict arises between our mind and our faith, it's a difference. It's very difficult to follow God when conflict arises. When we can follow, logically, when we can follow whatever God says, it's easy. But sometimes we cannot follow. We struggle following God's directions, instructions. In this occasion is when faith play a very dynamic role. Faith. Peter was very skillful in the science of